Alright guys, it's Rob and welcome back to another edition of Utah Single Tracks. And on today's edition, I'm going to dispel the myth of how to clean your chain and how to maintain it. One of the items I want to showcase today, and again, I'm not sponsored by Rocky Mountain or any of these products that I'm showing, it's just products that I found work, is a Tusk chain brush. So this is a simple chain brush to clean your chain. I'm going to go ahead and get this removed out of the package and bring it over to the bike. What this chain will do, you can start to see a little bit of rust build up, starting to get on this chain. And so what I want to do is just take this brush and actually remove some of that that's being built up. So I'll simply remove it out of the package here. These brushes are specifically made for these chains. The nice part is you can just get these brushes right, and they actually have a groove, as you can see here, that'll get the top and sides of the chain. And you're simply going to start to scrub and rub off some of that rust and dirt buildup that gets in between the links. What I like to do is just get it in this section where that brush is easily accessible, and then I'll roll the bike forward and hit the next section, and just work my way down the bike, cleaning the chain as I go. So it's real simple to do. Everybody likes to clean their bikes with soap and water, and that's great. Keeps the bike clean, but it will begin to start to rust. You can see the outside of these links, and eventually it'll make these links to where they're not going to bend. This one's still bending just fine, but you'll notice some links will still stay bent. So these rings are O-ring chains. And if you look carefully, you can see the O-ring in between these links. And that O-ring acts as a seal. So inside each of these silver links, they're lubricated on the inside, and that O-ring keeps the lubrication in. So what I'd like to dispel is the myth that your chain lube, like this one here, this is actually from Motor X, a fully synthetic chain lube, needs to be put on. However, if you look in the manufacturer's book, a lot of them will recommend either a simple WD-40 or even using a general motor oil to coat the chain. I prefer the WD-40. It keeps the rust off. Everyone knows what WD-40 is good for, and it doesn't collect dirt to it like the chain lubes have a tendency to collect dirt and attach it to the chain. So once I'm done, so now I've got the chain cleaned, you can see I've actually got a couple links. One is right here. It's a great example where it's starting to not want to bend as easy. But I like to put it up on the stand, and with the bike in place, I'm able to simply rotate the tire and spray this WD-40 on the chain. Like I said, what that WD-40 will do is help prevent any buildup of rust and help prevent keeping some of that dirt out. One of my pet peeves is seeing a bike that's got squeaky chains on it. So now that I've kind of made a mess of my garage floor, you'll see that chain is fully lubed, and it'll actually, as I ride it, some of that rust that was starting to build up on it will actually start to come loose and become clean again. So again, this is Rob with Utah Single Tracks. Hopefully you learned something today about chain maintenance. I do highly recommend Tusk products from Rocky Mountain ATV. If you have a chance, get on their website and pick up some of their products. They're good products to use. But that's it for today's edition of Utah Single Tracks. I'm going to continue to finish cleaning this chain and get this bike cleaned up and put away. Get it ready for the next ride. If you like what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up down below. Thanks, guys.